Despair and hope, survival at all cost and strength in numbers, the inevitability of death and the endless possibility of life. Those are the themes explored in Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead comic book series, specifically Volume 14, titled No Way Out. This volume of Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead series, Volume 14, which consists of 6 issues which was so awesome and so damn deep, especially when Rick Grimes realizes that strength in numbers and a strong community together can work hard and survive against all odds. They can, guys and gals, whether against the dead or the living, the hunters or whoever dares to threaten them, and what they build together as a community, a strong community that can survive together. This community is Alexandria, and that is so awesome to see in this volume of Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead series. It is, guys and gals, and I fucking love it so much. I do. This volume was so great, and it begins at first with Rick Grimes reflecting on what he had done in the previous volume, Volume 13, when Rick Grimes had killed the husband of Jessie and the old man or father of Ron. Pete, guys and gals, was a scumbag, but he was also her husband and the father of Ron, a dipshit father and a shitty husband, but he was still theirs. And now Rick Grimes is reflecting on what he had done, but he does not regret what he had done, killing the bastard, even though he did deserve it, and he had killed Douglas Monroe's beloved wife in a fit of rage. He did not have to do that, but he did, just like Rick Grimes did what he had to do for the survival of his people, especially Carl Grimes, his son and fellow survivor. Rick Grimes had told Jessie and others about how Carl Grimes will always come first, no matter the children of others, no one else, because Carl Grimes, everything Rick Grimes is doing is because of him, his son, his beloved boy, especially after the death of Lori and Judith, Carl's sister, and Rick Grimes' beloved daughter, both of who were killed during the prison incident in previous volumes of Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead series. But Rick Grimes once again realizes that strength in numbers comes a long way, and the future is open to possibilities of life and children. More children besides Carl Grimes can live and be happy together as kids should be. Even in this world, children can live free and learn to defend themselves, as can the people of Alexandria. They can, guys and gals. And man, I love saying the name like that, but it can't be helped since, you know, I love names, especially pronouncing names. Rick Grimes and the others of his people and his new community of Alexandria, together they try to build a community which includes a better wall, especially considering what happens later in this volume with this massive herd of zombies, or roamers as they call them. The undead have come into their home and threatened them and killed multiple people, but they eventually drove them back and killed them all. Good riddance, I say. But Rick Grimes and the others together have to rebuild what they lost and learn from their mistakes. Rick Grimes knows that he has been doing everything wrong, and now they can do things right. He can do things right as their leader. He can, guys and gals. It starts here, and Carl Grimes comes to terms with what he had done to Ben. Ben being one of the 2 boys, the twin boys, one of who he had killed after Ben had killed his twin brother. Carl Grimes did what he had to do in his mind, kill Ben, because Ben was too far gone, as were others. But Ben, what he did, he had become a liability to them, and Carl killed him because of that, even though Carl did not want to do it, but it had to be done. And Morgan Jones had told Carl that what he did, it does not make him a cold-blooded killer, but that he is a good boy who in this world had to survive at all costs, but never to lose a part of his soul, a part of his humanity, because in this world never should one lose their humanity and become monsters who are dead inside. But Rick Grimes, he sees an alternative, as does Carl Grimes, but Carl Grimes, he got shot shot through his eye right here, his right eye. It was so gruesome, but Carl Grimes will survive. Rick Grimes and the others, including Glenn Rhee, Abraham, and Andrea, together with the people of Alexandria, try to get rid of the walkers and do what they can to rebuild what they lost in the name of the dead, those they love. Morgan Jones, though, it took a long time for this guy to basically overcome the death of his beloved boy, Dwayne, who at one point he called Carl Grimes when Morgan was telling him about how he was no cold-blooded killer and that he was a good boy. Sad, man. So fucking sad. But Morgan Jones had lost his son, as have others, but it's so surprising and so inspiring that Morgan Jones chooses to live despite the fact that he lost his beloved boy. But Morgan Jones, like others, does not want to die. He does not. When faced with death, you realize how much you value life, and that in itself is so great and so inspiring to witness and read as a reader of this comic book series centered on death and life. And that's why I love Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead series as opposed to the AMC TV show, which is so mediocre in my personal opinion. But regardless, Jessie and Rick Grimes, these two guys and gals, fell in love with each other, and it's so cute to see. But man, what happens later, it's so fucked up and so sad. Rick Grimes, man, why can't Rick Grimes stay with one woman without said woman dying or being killed by some fuckers? It's so sad and just so wrong on so many ways. But hey, it's The Walking Dead, and things like this happen. Rick Grimes does reflect on both the death of Jessie and Ron, her beloved son, and that's so cool to see because Rick Grimes, unlike in the TV show, in my personal opinion, he's a lot more human and a lot more complicated inside, and he knows that what he does is not right. It's never right, but it has to be done for the sake of his people and those he loves, mainly Carl Grimes, just like Glenn would do whatever he can to protect Maggie, his beloved wife, and their beloved daughter, Sophia, and vice versa. They would, guys and gals, and that is so cool and so inspiring once again to witness and read as a reader of this series. Fuck Abraham. I love Abraham, but still, fuck him. And fuck me for loving him at the beginning because what he says to Rosita is so wrong and so stupid. Men, guys and gals, men can be such pigs, or rather, pigs like him can be even bigger pigs. Abraham, that is. He cheated on Rosita with Holly, and his reason, guys and gals, is so stupid and beyond appalling. It is, guys and gals, and fuck Abraham. I still love him, kinda, but fuck him still. Wow, guys and gals, this comic book is so great and so awesome. Volume 14 is, and so funny at times, even though the humor is so little, especially in this volume. No Way Out, but No Way Out became No Way In because the undead got what's coming to them at the hands of Rick Grimes and the people of Alexandria, and it was absolutely glorious. I loved it, guys and gals. It was so bloody, a bloody affair, but so beautiful and so glorious. Man, I love this volume so much, and I do recommend you guys and gals read it. It's so bloody, but so deep and so thoughtful in humanity and what humanity will do to survive and hold those dear to them and remain human in here and in here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, and so much more. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.